Hi, I'm Pascal. I'm 24. I live in New Zealand, or Aotearoa as we like to call it. And today I thought I'd just start making YouTube videos and showing you what I'm getting up to. Um, I have to update my garden. I have to pull weeds and stake some things up and tie them around. And I got jewelry class later today. I thought I'd show you what I've been working on. And I've got some uni work to do, which I'll show you what I'm working on. I've been doing lots of like natural dyeing, which means I'm taking plants from my garden and using silk and getting colors from them. So I've got a whole book I've been making that'll show you, which is all the colors in it, which I've been really enjoying lately. And yeah, what else have I got? That's about it. I have some embroidery to do too. I might show you. I might get around to it. I've got a lot of stuff to do today. So if not today, then another day. I'm working on that for a little like book for uni, which I haven't finished yet. So once I finish, I can show it to you. And yeah, it's beautiful here. It's beautiful blue skies, and all the plants are super happy outside because it's been raining for the past few days because it's winter. And yeah, I'm just gonna have a lovely day, take it cruisy, and come along with me. Here we go. I'm really excited because it's winter, but this plant that I've had that's like this cool vine guy, he's very happy, is flowering. And I didn't even know that he could flower. I got him such a long time ago. I'm not sure if the label had pictures of flowers on him, but I've propagated him, and the one that I'm propagating is also flowering. So I'm very happy about this. I thought I had to document it while it's happening because I didn't know I could do that. Nothing better than surprise flowers, am I right? Look at her. Look at her. I also wanted to show off my favorite ring. This is a ring that I made. It's a love talisman, and it's a red stone that I found near a river near Thames in New Zealand, and it's red. It's kind of hard to tell. It's like reddy brown. And then I made the ring around it. This is what the band looks like. It's really beautiful. I'm literally in love with this ring. Look at it. Stunning. Yeah, and I do feel like it's brought a lot of good things into my life. And I'm excited. I wear it every day because it fits me perfectly and because it's so beautiful. And I'm excited to see what kind of more magic it brings into my life, you know? Yeah, that's the talisman I've been wearing a lot. I've also been wearing my goddess ring, which I made. There's a whole bunch of links down below in the on my Instagram if you want to see pictures of the rings I make. I make quite a few. I would like to be a jewelry maker for sure. Anyway, I'll show you it now just so you can kind of see what it looks like. This is the goddess ring. It's all about reclaiming your body, reclaiming your womb, healing your womb, connecting to the goddesses, connecting to your femininity. And I've been selling this ring, and everybody who's bought it has had really positive interactions with it. And I do feel like it's super, super powerful. When I made them, I cried because it was just such a big offering to give the world and to give my friends. And I wear it every single day. I wear it when I'm bleeding. I wear it when I need strength, when I need comfort. And it's a really, really strong talisman. So yeah, I just thought I'd share my favorites with you. Both of these rings are super impactful in my life right now. So I've been wearing them like every single day. So this is my dye journal. I've been working on it for a few months, but it's finally getting almost ready. I've got to do some more writing, cut out some more pictures, but I'm really excited, so I wanted to show you what I've been up to. So the colors of my garden, most of them are from my garden. I've got spinach. It didn't show up super dark on mine, but I think it's because I used old spinach in my garden that I was just pulling anyway. So I want to redo spinach and do a darker green, but it still turned out a really interesting yellow. And on each page I like put little fairies and stickers to match the colors, which I think is super cute. This one's purple cabbage. Yeah, it's really pretty. I added iron to it, so I added some rusty nails and things into the pot when I was cooking the dye, and I think that made it a little bit darker, which is beautiful. This one here is blueberries, and it turned out like a really pretty soft like pink, which is cute. I love it. I dyed a whole bunch in blueberry and did some leaf printing, which I'll show you later. This one here is rhubarb, and she's also a soft pink. It's rhubarb from my garden. I only used 5 stalks because I didn't want to use up all of my rhubarb. I just wanted to kind of see what color it would give. So she's a pale pink, very nice. And this is some of the leaf printing I did with rose leaves. I pretty much laid it out on the floor and put some leaves over top and steamed them. And I got these beautiful leaf prints. Yeah, I want to do some more leaf printing in the future. I've figured out some different ways of doing it since I've done this. But I just love the detail you can get. I don't know, I'm a leaf girl. And let's see what's on the next page. Oh yeah, I did some purple cabbage leaf printing. So all the fabric that I used for purple cabbage, I then put leaves in and then tied it up on this flax, which is like a big grass stick, and steamed it for a few hours and then left it overnight and then unwrapped it, and I got this beautiful shirt that I made with the fabric. And it's got like interesting colors up here because of the way I wrapped it on the stick. It's got leaf printing, and the whole thing is different colors all the way around, so it's really beautiful. Maybe someday I'll put it on so you guys can see it. And this one is ivy from my back garden on my fence. I pulled some off and turned into like a beautiful soft yellow, like creamy color. Apparently ivy need a lot of it to get a color. I did use quite a bit of ivy, so anyway, this is what it looks like. It's beautiful as well. Look at him, little cheeky ivy fairy. This one is eucalyptus. Okay, let me start again. I used a few different types of eucalyptus. I used the long leaves, the round leaves, and the bark to get different colors. And this is natural wool string that I dyed with it. So this one is the long leaves, and it's just been boiled into a dye, the leaves taken out, and then the fabric added in and boiled for about an hour until the color showed up well. This one is the same leaves, like the same dye color from the long leaves, but I added iron to the pot, and it came kind of like an interesting gray, which is cool. I vibe it. This is the bark. So this is what the bark looks like. It's very similar to the gray of the long leaves with iron. But then when I added iron, we got like some really pretty, I would say almost purple gray colors here. So all of these can be used. I'm testing all these fabric colors so that I can eventually make fabric for later on in my fashion degree. But I just want to try everything and see what colors show up. We have to make 12 samples for my degree, but I've made more than that, and I'm making more still because it's so addicting. This is the small round leaves, and it's this is with wool and this is silk. All of the samples of fabric are silk, but the little strings are wool. And this is just boiled, and then the leaves are taken out, and then the silk is added in, and it's a beautiful like orangey peach, which I was not expecting to get. So interesting that you can get so many different colors from just one plant. Eucalyptus is well used for dyeing because it's so interesting and it shows up so well. This one's my favorite. This is the same, the small round leaves, but with iron added, just like a pinch of iron, and it's a beautiful brown, like a warm brown, and I definitely want to use this color in the future. It makes me so happy. I think it's so beautiful. It's like, I don't know, barky, but like warm bark. Anyway, beautiful. This one's rosemary. It's kind of hard to tell what color it is, but it's definitely an olive green in person. It's beautiful. It's my favorite color. I love green, if you can't tell. Anyway, so I used quite a bit of rosemary for this, like a lot, because I wanted a deeper shade. And after seeing the shade, it kind of gave me fantasies of moving into a cottage and growing a whole bunch of rosemary and just like naturally dyeing everything rosemary. But you know, I might do that. Who even knows what I'm doing with my life? But I do know I love this color. And then beetroot. So I got 3 medium-sized beetroot, and I cut them up and I put them in the water and I boiled them for a few hours until it was like a very deep color. This has only been dipped in there for a few minutes, like maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and it came off this beautiful pink color. I wanted to do different times so I could kind of see the different colors that would come up. So this is only in for a little bit of time, and it's this beautiful pink, stunning. This is the same beetroot, but for a few more hours, like 3 to 4 hours. I just wanted to see how dark it would go. I could have left some in overnight, but I wanted to do some more dyeing that night, so I emptied the pot and did something else. But this effect is from tying the fabric up in little knots. It's really pretty. I like that you can see the like light pink of the earlier page, but also this like, I don't even know what color this is. It's not orange, it's not brown, it's not pink, it's kind of a mix of all of them. Beautiful. And then this one's paprika. From these marks are here from me, like, I don't know, it being folded when I was like stirring it in the pot, but I like that it does show the different colors. It did take a long time for this to show up, to be honest, like quite a few hours. Wasn't sure it was going to show up, but it did, and it's pretty orange. And this, of course, blinding color is turmeric. I had to do turmeric just because it's such an intense color. I don't know if I would use it for anything, but it's very beautiful. Yeah, there's not much else to say. Look at it, it's stunning. And we did some indigo dyeing. Indigo is really beautiful and interesting. I actually really love the smell of indigo. So this one is, I wrapped it up and tied it around a stick, and these are like, you can see the marks of where I've tied it. And this is just all the natural folding that's caused and all the colors that have gone in. I've only dipped it in for a short period of time. This is quite a light color for indigo. This one, I wanted to show the full effect, so let's see. This is the full effect. I dipped it in first, just the bottom here. That's why it's like light blue, but very quickly, so it's very quick. And then I think I tied it all up, and all the bits that are white didn't touch the indigo, and these bits significantly did. But I think it's really interesting. It looks kind of like a water effect. I definitely want to do more indigo experimentations. I've got a few here. This is from just a small piece of this big fabric that I folded into triangles and then like pressed it between 2 clamps, and it got interesting shapes, which is cool. And I've got one more sample. Come here, page. I don't know if it'll let me. It must come apart. Oh, that's the last one. Okay. That's the last one, but I'm gonna do more dyeing. Look how thick my book is, with coffee grounds and a few other things. So I guess if you want to see any more of them, follow my Instagram and I'll be posting more of them. But yeah, that's what I've been up to in my uni course for this term. My book is so full, I can't even close it, but I'm so satisfied with her, and I'm having such a fun time with natural dyeing. I might make a video of me doing natural dyeing so you can kind of see the process and see how I get these colors, but let me know what color you'd be interested in me doing, because I'll probably only do 1 or 2 because it takes so long. Yeah, let me know your favorite, and maybe I'll do another dye session of them. And I might even do, once I figure out the perfect technique of the leaf printing, because I've got to do some more trials, I can upload one of those videos too. As you'll see, it's rained quite a bit last night, and a lot of my plants have gotten like bashed around and things in the rain. Like I had a crystal on one of my plants and it fell out, and my really nice like big kawa plant had fallen on the ground when I came home the other night from my boyfriend's place. So I put her back up, but when I was doing that, I noticed she was a tiny bit root bound, so I'm going to be getting her a new pot soon. Yeah, so I have 2 kawa plants, which are native to New Zealand and super spiritual and magical, and have like a lot of healing properties for the skin and for the soul. I have one here, which is a bit bigger, and then I have a tiny one over here, which is a bit bushier, so it's fun to have like
a bit of a difference between both of them. Have two different kind of types. And here I have a staghorn fern, which is really cool. He's growing. He's popping off a new leaf right here. I gave him some Norris soil and he seems happy, which is like fantastic. I love him. But yeah, so this is a fern. Can you believe it? And they kind of grow, if you can see down here, like on the sides of trees in New Zealand, which is really neat. And then I have two rose bushes, which are looking a little bit dead right now, but they bloomed beautifully recently, so I'll forgive them for that. And I have this like really pretty flower plant. Look at her, such a fairy. Wow, beautiful. And she just hangs down here, and I don't know, love to see it. I have this succulent, which I recently got given from a friend who's moving country to New Zealand, to Australia. And I don't know, free plants, he's cute. I don't really like this empty patch here, so maybe I'm gonna find some moss and put it in there. It's just raining a lot lately, and I think the moss is actually gonna live, which is great. Over here I have like my mini orchard area. I want to have a bigger orchard when I'm older. I'm 24 right now, and so it takes a few years for trees to grow, and I'm at university, so I thought I would grow some trees while I'm like studying. So I've got a feijoa tree, which is like a New Zealand fruit tree. It's really delicious. They're kind of shaped like kiwi fruit, but maybe they're kind of gritty like pears. I don't know, I love them. And today I have to go through and weed the bottom of the pots. Right here I have an avocado tree, and I got her maybe a few months ago. She's already been popping off quite a bit, which is like good to see. And this is a citrus. I've got a few citrus. I think this one's a mandarin, which I'm excited about. I don't know how long it's gonna take for her to bloom, but I don't know, we'll see. This one's another feijoa tree I've really got to go through, and like, she's got some moss in here, which I'm gonna keep, but like all of this clover is like, gotta go, bye, goodbye. This is my nectarine tree, and I'm hoping that it's just like, because it's winter here, it's just going through like a winter leaves dropping session, and she'll come back. I would really love to have some nectarines, but we'll wait, we'll see. And I have two apple trees, same variety, I think. This one's quite tall, and at first they're, I think, a bit shocked when I brought them home. But now they're really happy, and I've been watching the leaves and making sure like they don't get too brown, and I've been watering them, which is good. And yeah, this is how thick the base is. Obviously I have fucking ages to go till it's a tree, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. And when I'm like in 4 years, I might have a house, and then I'll have some beautiful trees to go in there. Here's another avocado I got too. And which one is this one? Let's see. This one is an orange. I've got a little orange tree down here. I think I got some lemons on the other side of my house. So today I'm just gonna do a bit of a garden tidy. I'm gonna show you the rest of my garden semi-quickly, so you know, you don't have to wait around. Down here, I've got some bok choys growing. They're doing something. I'm not really sure what they're gonna look like at the end. Obviously, I've seen store bok choy, but I don't know when they're ready to harvest, so I'm just keeping an eye on them. And these were our chilies, like our summer chilies, and they were beautiful, like they popped off, but now they're like suffering a bit in the winter weather. So I'm thinking about maybe I'll put some bark underneath there and see if they'll live through the winter, but if not, I'll take them out and plant something beautiful else instead. Down here, I planted some radish seeds, and what else? What was the other thing I planted? Oh yeah, some sage. So I think these ones are sage and these ones are radishes. And as you can see, we've already got some seedlings coming up. I only planted it like a little while ago, so that's quite exciting. I'm mostly gonna be putting them in this space, but I've also got some like other spare spaces throughout the garden that I'm gonna put them in. And right here, I've got a carrot, I think. Yeah, maybe it's a carrot. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I placed right here, but we're going with carrot on this one. A little lettuce, and then So over here, I've definitely got some carrot and some bok choy, just filling in some space. And then I've got a whole bunch of chives, which I need to use up like ASAP. And a whole bunch of lettuce I've been eating in my salads, which are like extremely delicious. I've been vibing it. I need to eat more, so I got some salad dressing the other day, and I am excited. Back here, I've got some broccoli and some carrots. I've got two types of carrots in my garden. I've got roly-poly carrots, which are like small little round ones, and then I've got purple carrots, which I'm excited for as well. Over here I've got rhubarb, and I planted rhubarb because rhubarb leaves are supposed to be good mordants for dyeing fabric. Like, it makes the color stay when you do natural dyeing, but also like I love to eat rhubarb, so I planted quite a bit of rhubarb in my garden. So I've got some more lettuce down here and some more carrots back here and a whole bunch of crazy broccoli. I've got a whole bunch of crazy broccoli all around my place, and I'm thinking today I'm gonna stake some of them up so they're not falling, and maybe that'll help them like grow better and also block less sun from others. We'll see. Like back here, this rhubarb has definitely been blocking this carrot sunlight, and I need to fix that ASAP. This is another carrot down here. Yeah, she's doing good. I can't really see any carrots in that one, but some of them I can. Down here we got some more lettuce. This is like the crazy broccoli that needs to be staked up because we'll see. But as you can see, if it'll focus, hello. As you can see, I've got little like broccoli florets growing, which is very exciting. I've never actually grown broccoli before. I've got more rhubarb here doing its rhubarb thing. And some silver beet. I liked it because it was red. I'm not like a big fan of silver beet, but I will be. I love eating things from my garden. I've got some more like carrots growing. And this is gonna be parsnips, but I only just planted them like maybe a month ago, so still kind of babies. And this is kumara, which is like a New Zealand native potato, like a sweet potato. I've got a few of these and they're popping off. They're really happy. I'm really excited to see like how many I'm gonna dig up. I've never actually like grown a kumara, but these are all from like kumarans that I've failed to eat like this season anyway. But like this is what a kumara looks like. This one's like not very covered up very well, so I'm gonna fix that. But wait, I'll show you. She's like orange in color. See, you can see another one over here. And if you see like, I don't know, flamingos around the garden, it's a long story, but it mostly has to do with my mom, but I'll tell that for another time. And then my other part of my garden is over here, and this is the area that really needs fixing. I've got a whole bunch of parsnips popping off, but my broccoli are going all over the place, so I'm gonna, like, they're flowering, and I see a lot of bees pollinating them, which is like so good to see, but I want to stake them up so they're happier. And this is another kumara bush. I've like staked it up because otherwise it goes like all over the place and takes up the whole garden bed. And I've got more bok choy down here, and another kumara plant, and that's pretty much all of my garden. It's pretty decent size for living in a like little studio apartment that I live in. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, just doing a little bit of garden care and garden love.
happy that my garden is doing well this year because I planted most of my plants from seed. So it's quite exciting to see them bloom and grow and get so tall. Yeah, so I think I've just got one more broccolini plant to stake up here, and then we're gonna go check out the other garden just right there. So I finished staking them up, and now I'll show you what they look like. So it's much better than before. I have quite a few of these ones staked up. I'm hoping that in staking them up, some ones that are down at the bottom, like some broccolini and carrots I planted, will finally get some more light. I don't know if broccolini are supposed to be tied up, but I figured it was just like better than having them all over the place. I'm just kind of intuitively gardening here, you know. And I hope that all of these flowers become little broccolinis. That would be so exciting. I'll find out, keep you updated. Now I'm just gonna do the other garden. I guess like the biggest lesson I've learned this year from my winter gardening is that I need to plant my broccolini to like the back of the garden. This year I planted them more towards the front, and they're quite tall, so it's blocking out one of the carrots' light at least, but there's nothing I can do. I guess you just have to like sacrifice some for the greater gain. Yeah, so if you're planting a winter garden, plant the broccolini towards the back because they grow very tall. And yeah, I've just got to do a tiny bit of weeding on my trees, and then I'm done. And then I'm gonna go do other things today and share those with you. So these are the broccolini I just staked up. Yeah, they're quite tall, they're a bit wild. I'm letting them stay a little bit wild. I could like stake this one up another stake, but I might just wait a few weeks till it settles and then stake it back up. But yeah, this is the carrot that's suffering because she doesn't get enough light. And there's really nothing I can do about that. So I just have to watch her suffer and yeah, and say thanks for all that she's done so far. So this is my newest tattoo. This is on the inside of my thigh. It's a datura plant. She's got a stem here. She'll go down to dark leaves in her flowers. I'll move a little bit closer so you can see her. You can tell it's a tiny bit of a bruise because I just got it. And yeah, she's beautiful. I just weeded this little mossy grass underneath my feijoa tree, and look how happy it is. It's all wet because it's been raining so much lately. I'm really happy with this. I hope it takes off and takes over the whole plant, and then maybe I can take sections and put it on all of the plants. That would be adorable. Anyway, grateful for her. I just finished in the garden. I got all the stuff that I need to do today done, which is great. I'm off to my jewelry class. I've been working on a pendant for the past few weeks, and it's like fairy tale themed. It's like a mirror, and I'm thinking the ideas of like putting It's going to be around the phrase like the reflection in the mirror is not often as beautiful as it appears. And it's kind of a self-love, a self-reflection pendant, and it's got some leaves on it. I'm hoping I'm finished with it today, but we'll see. It's beautiful. I'm excited. And yeah, follow my Instagram if you want to see the finished product or any of my other jewelry, and I will be making another video soon. Have a lovely, lovely day. Or night, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning into my video.